Hi, I've just arrived at Coverack Youth Hostel after walking all day, and what a day it's been. It's like a day of two halves. So I left halves house. I was going to leave at 7 o'clock, but the weather looked so horrendous. It was so wet and windy. I decided to wait till 8 o'clock because the weather said it was going to change. Anyway, I left and it was so windy, and I had a few hours and my ankle was playing up, and I had a few hours of walking in wet, windy weather, and then I got to the Lizard Point, where I found a lovely cafe and had a nice meal. I've literally just come off the path now, but the afternoon has been a completely different story, and it's a story that I really want to share with you because I come down into after the afternoon, the weather was better. I then came down into a little village called Cadgwith, and it was so pretty. I suddenly thought, I'm going to take a photograph, and then I realised I didn't have my phone on me. And I thought, oh no, I know I'd left it up on a park bench where I was resting. So I'm thinking, oh, I've got to go back up the hill to find my phone. And I'm just going up the hill and I hear this voice saying, Ali, you're going the wrong way. And I thought, what? Who is it that knows me? And with that, I bump into Ian and Maureen. They're here.
Hello there. Hello.
And Ian and Maureen I bumped into on the path on day 9, and he very kindly gave me some money for the charity. He gave me £20, which I was absolutely overwhelmed with because I'd never met him before. And I explained to him I'd lost my phone, and they were renting a cottage. Of course, now it's day 15, and I just couldn't believe that, how coincidental. Now, if I hadn't lost my phone, I wouldn't have been walking back up the hill, and I wouldn't have bumped into him. We'd have gone straight past the cottage and not even knowing. So with that, he then became my knight in shining armour, as did Maureen. And they gave me a lovely cup of tea. I went up and found my phone on the bench which wasn't far away. He then said, why don't you leave your luggage here? And Maureen and I walked to, can't see Maureen, she is there, walked to, she was to the last 7 miles, and it completely distracted me, took the ankle nonsense away. The ankle is still a little bit swollen, but I'm just going to walk through it. I've just decided I'm not going to stop. So they've been so kind, and now he's just driven me in his lovely car down to the fish and chip shop because it's very, very hilly here. So he's brought all my luggage over, so I haven't had to carry that this afternoon. And one last thing, it's his birthday.
Yay!
He's only 75. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it's his birthday. So he's spent his birthday ferrying me around, my luggage, and picking Maureen up and not buying me fish and chips, but taking me down to the fish and chip shop. And I think he might be helping me with my luggage tomorrow. So anyway.
Well, as they say on television, Ali, you're worth it.
Oh, did you hear that? Isn't that lovely? Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. So what a day it's been, a change of events from this morning. The weather was horrendous, and this afternoon Maureen and I have had the most incredible, beautiful weather. We found a little hut, a National Trust hut, and we did a little bit of learning about the flowers and the plants and the birds, but she's given me a little lesson on that this afternoon. So it's all turned out really well, and I'm so glad I've got through the afternoon with this ankle, and hopefully tomorrow it'll just go away and it'll all be fine, but we'll see.